Hello. Excuse me. Hello. My name is Lila Allen. Welcome to the Rune Reading Project, day 13, I believe. Yes, that is what I have. Welcome. This is the introduction. There is no introductory video. We are trying something new today. I have a new color cloth, so we'll see how that photographs. And I am trying a close-up lens in the hopes that it'll give a better visual of the runes. So if there are technical difficulties, I ask that you bear with me. Otherwise, you can skip. Okay, so let's get started. Settle into a comfortable position and take a deep breath. And when inhaling, inhale through your nose, letting all those little filters inside your nose filter the air, so that you are bringing in positive energy, deep relaxation, in through the nose, down the back of the throat, into the chest and diaphragm, heading all the way out to the fingertips and the tips of the toes, filling the body. And as you exhale, let a wave of relaxation fall down over you from the top of your head all the way down your body to the bottoms of your toes or feet. And one more time, inhale, bringing our attention and our focus to our center. And exhale, letting everything relax and sink down into that comfortable, receptive position. Okay, today again we have 3 runes. Starting at the bottom, the one closest to the client, we have othilo, which is the rune of ancestors, the rune of gifts handed down through the family, be it DNA or skills or land, a form of inheritance. Here we have an upside down rune reversed, which is jera, the harvest. The harvest often indicates what you put in is what you're going to get out. A reversed harvest could mean there's no real product. And up here at the top we have gebo, which is that balanced relationship. Both parties giving, both parties supporting, both parties getting and receiving and pulling out. Whether this relationship is for self or with someone else or with a group, it indicates balance. And so we pause to contemplate. Othilo is gifts, inheritance, things handed down from the family. It could be a skill set. It could be the parents' store. It could be the family farm or land that they have always had. It could be will, inheritance, money coming down from a death. It could be DNA It could be brown eyes or blue hair. It could be the way you write a certain letter. It could also be the memories from previous ancestors, memories of past times. It could also be an indication of feeling the presence of ancestors today. Feeling the ghosts of the past, or feeling that they are around, like within conversation, that it could come up into conversation. There are just some days that remind us of the past. So these are the many things that Othilo could represent. Jera reversed indicates two things. One could be that it doesn't matter what you put in. If there is a harvest, it is not reliant on how much work you've done, or what kind of effort is put into it. It could also mean that there is no harvest, that this is not a receiving thing at this time. It is more of a learning, so that there is no material gain at this time. Whatever this memory or inheritance or DNA is, it is not producing material gain today. Up here is gebo. Gebo is that balance, which indicates that whatever was received, or in this case passed down, if we're saying that there's no harvest from it, excuse me, I hope that didn't go through. If there's no harvest from this gift, this inheritance, something else is going to come along and balance. So if whatever this inheritance is, or this memory, or this skill is, if it has come down and it ends up taking away instead of providing, which sometimes happens, we end up paying for some of the gifts that we get. Some things we can't control, the color of our eyes, some genetic traits, some diseases. These are things we can't control, and they are also gifts from the ancestors, and they really don't have much material gain. But whatever this gift is, which feels dubious at this time, there is a balance to it. Not necessarily a material gain in the future, but a feeling of strength, or a pride in the long line of ancestors, or a networking factor with this difficult moment. There's all these people that share it. So whatever this gift is, this inheritance, well, it does not bring material gain. It will bring a different sort of balance, a sense of belonging in another fashion, another relationship, or help balance a relationship, or introduce you to a new relationship that is a good fit and a good balance. And the thought to leave you with today is Berkano. nurturing whatever this gift, this inheritance. Even though it feels like you're not really getting anything out of it. And yes, there is going to be that relationship in the future, but when thinking about our ancestors and our past, there is often an accompanying sense of sadness, especially if it has to do with an inheritance, and we then think in a way of our own mortality and how this is going to affect us based on how it affected the past and the people that gave it to us, the people that passed it on. So allow yourself a few moments, a bit of comfort, a few minutes to cry or to treasure the memories or to be nervous. Give yourself a little 5 minutes with the music that you like, or read a chapter of a book. Give yourself a few minutes break once to deal with this new thought, this gift, or even escape from it for a few minutes. Nurture yourself. And then move forward and deal with the day. Take that deep breath. Be yourself, and then move on. And please remember also that even though the overall feeling of the reading was sad, it does not necessarily mean that the gifts or the memories are themselves sad. But when we return to the past for the few minutes, it does bring a touch of melancholy. Whether they were happy memories or sad memories, rough times or good times, there is that touch, because we can never get the past back. And the past is safe. We already know what's happened there. We've already been through it. Going forward, who knows what we're going to do with this gift, with this inheritance, whether it is something to celebrate or something to regret. The future is unknown. We make the choices. It is much easier to look back at the choices we have made and go, oh, yeah, I did that, than it is to look at the new choices and believe that we can do it again or do better. So allow the moment of melancholy and allow yourself to be honest with the feeling for whatever the inheritance is, whether it makes you happy or sad or feels like you just get more responsibility. Allow yourself to feel that. And then, blow your nose and stand up and move on. Some inheritances we get because we are who we are. Because that is how we got here to this place and this time. We don't get to control what our ancestors did. We don't get to control what we did last week. That was then. This is now. So we take the inheritance, take the gift, take the results, take the consequences, and do the best that we can with them today. And we can always set the gifts aside, set thinking about them aside for a few minutes to take that deep breath and live in the happy past. But this perfect balance, this new relationship, is something that is good. It gives us strength. So whatever this melancholy for this inheritance, it is not necessarily something that we are going to automatically reject. Okay. Yes, it could be. It very well could be. It could be something in the DNA. It could be a disease. It could be a bill. It could be sick pets. It could be, I don't know, a plant. It could be something that we don't want or something that we have no idea what to do with. So we accept it, we set it down, take a few minutes to comfort ourselves with ice cream or hot chocolate or a book or shredding newspaper or breaking glass, and then move on to the day. And the end result of this inheritance, of this gift, is something that will make us stronger, something that will bring more balance into our lives, something that a relationship of equal proportions, or it will lend strength to our current relationships and make them better. So, good luck. May you receive your inheritance with calm and strength and whatever makes you feel best. And I hope you have a great day.